Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Gas the Pen, and we are going to do another Liquidators run through, this time doing each phase and going through the best way to try and complete the expedition. So we're going to start with phase 1, of course, because that's where it begins. And if you are new to No Man's Sky, expeditions come out 3 or 4 times a year, and they are only open for a certain amount of time. So the Liquidators is 6 weeks. Normally it's 6 weeks long to complete the expedition, and you get rewards for doing so, and you get the rewards for completing the expedition. You can't really get them anywhere else other than the expedition or earning Quicksilver and buying them from the Quicksilver merchant. So let's initialize the expedition and start a brand new, see if we get a different character than we had last time. Had a red guy last time. But there's the eyeball in the sky and floating islands, which is a part of the new world's update. The clouds look fantastic now. They actually look like clouds other than like wisps in the air. So really loving the world's update and the amount of detail it brings and the amount of variation in landscapes. I mean, look at this landscape. Look how thick the grass is. Look at the trees. They look fantastic. Let's just turn up the sound a little bit on the game. About there. About 50% will do. Have a look around, and I think the best thing to do when you start an expedition, you've got the same guy, and fair enough, is to actually have a look at the expedition milestones themselves. So you can complete these milestones in any order you like. You can click on one and you can go and do the Timberwolf one, which is kill 50 hostiles while in the Minotaur. We haven't got the Minotaur yet, so we're not going to do that. But phase 1 allows, well, we would need to get off the system by locating our starship, leave the planet, leave the initial system for the first time, exterminate some biological horrors, go to the first drop zone and eliminate the first infestation zone. Now these optional milestones have confused a lot of people. They confused me when I first started as well. These are actually community milestones, and if we go into the log we can have a look at that. Complete liquidation goal 1. It doesn't actually say here at the moment what it's on, but we need to kill biological horror sentinels and spawnlings of the vile brood, as many as possible, and the universe is counting on you. It does normally have actually a sort of line there which says goal 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and it has a certain percentage of how much of that is actually done. Perhaps I'll show you that in my other Liquidators save, or the expedition save. So first of all, we need to collect some materials. That's the first thing I'll be doing. We need hydrogen, we need oxygen, we need copper, we need a lot of copper, we need condensed carbon, and we also need a lot of ferrite dust as well, and we need to collect those materials to help us get through as many of the milestones as possible without having to collect an absolute ton as we go from planet to planet. If you do this now and get a load of the materials, you'll set yourself up to actually complete the expedition as easy as possible. But at the same time, I want a stupid mountain here. At the same time, you don't have to do that. You can take as long as you like, as long as it is within the 6 weeks, of course. You can play it however you like. There's a copper deposit right next to us. Did I miss it? Is it not a copper deposit? Yes, it is a copper deposit. We get out the terrain mining tool and we'll just mine all this copper. We need a lot of it, about 1,000 or 1,100 will do. We do need quite a bit. You can shrink this, by the way, and make it even smaller to collect even more, and so we'll do that. That was a nice little neat trick you've got there, and I think there is a bug in the game actually where you can collect, you can recreate the copper and collect it all over again. I'm getting hit by something, am I? I'm getting hit by something. Was hurting me there, wasn't it? But it's not. But we also need to do other milestones such as kill hazardous flora. So that's something we can do as we're running around. We don't sort of have to wait for the next milestone to go and do that, or whatever milestone it's on. I can't remember if it was phase 3 or 2, to be honest. And collect a load of this to make it a little bit bigger to actually collect it a little bit quicker, and we'll see how much we've got, and then we'll see if that glitch actually works, because it's quite interesting to see if it does. There we go, lovely, beautiful stuff. Let me know if you're enjoying the expedition. if you're enjoying No Man's Sky in 2024, because of course it's basically a different game, isn't it? And I get stuck down in the hole I created. Just adding so much stuff again and again. It's one of those games, and everything's free in the game, by the way, if you're new to it. Everything is absolutely free. How much did we collect there? We did collect 602. That's not bad at all. We've also got a number of upgrades. Now, everybody starts with the same upgrades, and everybody starts with the same upgrades in the multi-tool. And really what we want to do is move these around to make sure that they are as focused and as powerful as possible. Now, our damage potential at the moment is 3,784. If we move these into a square, it's 4,148. So it's gone up already. If we do this, 4,148. So that's probably going to be... Oh, it's still the same if it's there. That goes down. No, it goes up by 100 if it's there. So we've got it in like a T. An across T, if you like. 4,300, that makes it go down again. I think 4,300 is the most we're going to get, is it? Yeah, and it's like that for me. That's the best. You can see there on the side that it's telling me that is the best. We've got a paralysis mortar here. Terrain manipulator, of course, your mining beam, your scanner and stuff like that. And the exosuit is the same kind of thing. I've actually got a couple of supercharged slots here, so we're going to put the movement module in there and see if that makes a difference. I think it's actually better to put the actual jetpack in there. Put the oxygen upgrade with the life support. It has a potential over here, and we've got some shield as well. It might be a good idea to put the hazard in the supercharged slot, simply because we are going to go on a lot of hazardous worlds. And I like to organize my inventory here, move it around a bit so that it makes sense to me. And if you don't want to, that's fine. If you do, that's great as well. Our starship, of course, is out of reach at the moment. Let's see if this actually works. So we are in the mining tool. We want to go to create and see if we actually bring back in the copper. Doesn't look like we are. That's a create mode though, isn't it? Flatten, restore. Ah, there's the copper. Right. So it's all coming back. A little bit of a glitch in the game at the moment. So if you want to exploit it, it's a bit exploity, isn't it? You can do. So yeah, I mean, it's something that you can exploit. I'm not really an exploiter of the game, to be honest. I like to play the game as intended. But just thought I'd show you that. And I will take it again because it is here. And if it gives us 1,000, that's great. So we'll take it all back because I want it. I want it now. So I won't exploit the game any more than just showing you that little exploit there in case you fancy using it. I don't care how people play the game. It's a game and people play the game however they like. So there you go. Lovely stuff. Grab all of that. And how much copper do we have now? We have 800 and something. So as we run around, we can scan some animals as well, but we're not going to get a lot of money for that, and units aren't really a thing we're looking for in this particular expedition. Where's the ship? The ship is that way. So what we'll do is we'll head to the ship. As we go over there, we'll collect a load of resources like ferrite dust. Very important we collect ferrite dust. We're going to need a lot of that. Unfortunately, no secondary items in these boulders. We'll collect a load of them. Lovely. Also need a load of carbon as well. Collect that as we move on. Going to need the portable refiner. Grab a load of carbon. Carbon. Lovely. I mean, look at the mountains in this game now. I remember when this first came out and it was basically... there was nothing in it really. And now look at it. It's just incredible. Some of the vistas in this thing. Look at that. I mean, the rendering as well has got better now that they're using GPU, which is a graphics card rather than just a CPU. They were originally just using CPU power, but now that they're using the graphics card as well, it just renders in a little bit better and makes the game that little bit more detailed. We grab a load of ferrite dust. Brilliant. There's loads of carbon over there. We've got to get that as well. Big trees are worth it for carbon, in my opinion. If you want to as well, go into a cave, grab some cobalt and ferrite dust, is it, that makes what they call batteries. Yes, it is. Batteries for restoring your hazard protection. Quite important as well. Usually when I do a save, and I start a new one, collect a load of cobalt and ferrite dust so I can make batteries, just to make sure that we've got enough hazard protection so we don't die as we go around the worlds. Some more carbon. That's got a secondary, so if we scan it, we scan whatever it is we're collecting, it's got carbon and oxygen, so now we'll get oxygen as well as carbon. Oxygen very important as well. We need to make sure we have enough of that for life support and things. There's some more ferrite dust. Okay, I'm moving the mine. Oh, mine tools out of seat. Yeah, we're going to need some of that. We need to find some condensed carbon as well. Lovely. You can collect condensed carbon. You can collect the small crystals without the advanced mining beam, but the big crystals, you'll need the advanced mining beam for that. And as you can see, I'm just going around collecting enough. Oh, that's pure ferrite. See, we can't get that one. Just going around collecting enough materials to get us started. There's some. Like, we can get all this condensed carbon here because it's small enough. Crystals aren't huge. And it's quite important that we need hermetic steel. I think it's condensed carbon. And we'll need it for something else as well. Loads of ferrite dust on this planet. Of course, as we go through the different phases, we're going to do each phase as a video. We'll obviously explain how to find each thing and how to create each thing. That's my aim for these upcoming videos. Some more ferrite dust. How much ferrite dust do we have? We must have enough now. We've got a couple of geodes as well. Ah, we've got some magnetized. That's pretty cool. We need some of that. So you can go over there. Just make this a bit more neat and tidy. Okay, we're probably going to need about... I'm going to need a lot of it. Maybe 2,000-3,000 of ferrite dust. Are we still heading towards the ship? No, we're not. The ship's over there. Going the wrong way. As we turn into night time and it's going down to -50. It's going to be quite cold. There's hazardous flora. Right, so we do need about 16 hazardous flora. So let's get them whenever we see them. We'll kill them off and they will appear in your visor. Like that. There's one there. 43 U away. We'll go over there. And it does hurt you if you get too close. Just don't get too close. Don't be silly like me. And there you go. We can get that. So that's 2 out of the 16 that we need. That's in a different phase. Oh, isn't it? What phase is that in? Is it in phase 2? Infestation? No. Scrap. Metal. That's eliminating sentinels there. Crusher grub. Fire zone 3. Whispering eggs there. There you go. Eliminate hazardous flora. It is in phase 3. And our cold is falling down. We'll collect this stuff from the dropped cargo. What have we got? Microprocessor. We do need some of those, so that's really good. We're getting those. There's another hazardous flora down there near all this carbon we're going to grab, so we'll kill that one off. And we'll get some more carbon here. Lovely. Come on. Good. And there's a load of oxygen here. We'll collect all this oxygen. Love these little oxygen fields. It was once thought that these oxygen fields were a glitch in the game. I don't think they are. I think they're supposed to be here. Sometimes you get loads, and they do it with sodium as well. Massive sodium patch. Let's go around and collect it, or it will set you up for quite a while. You get all this material and items. There's still more. There's just loads of it. Look how thick the grass is. I'm loving this game at the moment. Scan this here. And there's our ship. It's in view. It will most likely be a cargo ship. I think everyone starts with a cargo ship. There is a player down there. Who's that? That is he in a starship? Ginger Ninja. Interesting. There's another hazardous flora there. Now with these, there is little bulbs of oxygen you can collect. And so when it pops off, you can go and collect that bulb of oxygen. I wasn't really that bothered because I just collected a load of oxygen. And we're collecting it when we're killing these hazardous flora. There's another one down. Get some more carbon. Sorry, ferrite dust. And then some more carbon from these little bushes. How much have we got now? Just looking to maintain enough. Make sure that we are able to do so. Look, there's a guy there, look. Right next. Is this my starship? What's this guy doing? I want to know what he's on about. Right, the biological horrors have come out. We need to kill 16 of these as a milestone, and part of the community expeditions, you need to kill a load of these to rid the universe of all kinds of horribleness. It doesn't look like they're attacking me very well. Look, there's a dude. What are you doing, dude? There you go. Kill you off. He's just running around. He doesn't care. You trying to hit me? Yeah, he didn't really hurt me though. There goes another one down. There will be enough biological horrors to kill so you can get that milestone as you land at each thing. Only in the expedition, not in the main game. They will jump out at you when you go near a building or one of these charts to get you save the game and get the navigational data. Oh look, we did it. We killed them already. There you go. 16 biological horrors down. We've got that milestone. And we found the ship, so we've got that milestone as well. So there's 2 in 1, and it looks like they're subsiding now. They will subside. Eventually we'll collect the chart. The chart can give us different buildings and things and give us the opportunity to get our spaceship into an area where a building is, and our starship is crashed through that building. That's not a glitch, is it? Get into the starship here. All units alert. Liquidator command broadcast follows. Glorious Liquidators, your vanguard heroes, have located a vile infestation spreading in this sector. All local cleanup units are hereby considered activated. The vanguard have tracked and marked the infestation sites. Report for duty at your nearest rendezvous point immediately. Acknowledge the order there. Fantastic. Yeah, we need to do all this. That's great. Now we do have a repair kit in here, which I didn't use when I was when I did my first run through, my complete run through. We can use that now though, and we can make a hermetic seal because we collected all those items or resources, sorry, and we can get the metal plating, so we can just fix this immediately. All right, we can actually do that by using the repair kit. I'm not going to do that this time because I didn't use it for anything else when I did my first run through, and we have fixed the ship. The ship is now fixed. And what we're going to do before we head off of the planet to get that milestone is collect the milestones we actually do have. So phase 1, all guns blazing. Now when we complete the milestones, collect them because they give you the rewards, and the rewards you should keep, don't sell them or get rid of them, because normally the rewards are what it gives you the things, the items you need to then complete further milestones. So we're going to get unstable plasma ×5 and supreme defensive systems upgrade for completing all guns blazing. Lovely. And we've got another one which we can collect, which is Eliminator in phase 1 as well. 16 biological horrors killed, supreme scatter blast upgrade, and shell greaser plans. So that's going to help us fight off everything we need to fight. We've already got a shell greaser, I believe, in here. We do. So we go into our exosuit where our upgrades are. We've got a shield module. We can put that in. It's an S class, so that will give us more defense for fighting things. And then of course we've got the scatter blast upgrade. Now our damage is currently 4,360. We put this in, it's 5,547. That actually decreases it if we put it in that top one. So we can just move these around and see how things look in terms of damage potential, because we can move them. I'm using an Xbox controller by pressing X, and then we can just place it down by pressing A. And if we want to, we can actually press Y and put our package into our exosuit to move them around that way, and we can fit it by pressing X or whatever the equivalent is on PlayStation or whatever it may be. So our next milestone to do is to leave the planet. So we're just going to get in the ship and off we go. And what we could do as well is stay here, and we could build the portable refiner, and we could get all the copper and make it into chromatic metal, because we're going to need chromatic metal going forward. But for this playthrough, we're just going to leave the planet, get the next milestone, which is hyperdrive plans, planetary chart, and starship launch fuel ×5. So that's great. The reason why we're going to do chromatic metal is because we need it for the hyperdrive, but we also need microprocessors, of which we only have 2, I think. Did it say 2? Yep. They're going to go in the starship. Don't want to carry them around in our exosuits. We want the navigational charts. Gek Relic, Viking Effigy, they can go in there as well. We can sell them. in an attempt to get some money, to get some micro processors. We can also do that with the rancid flesh. We're not going to do that just yet. So we need to make chromatic metal. So back down to the planet, there's that horrible thing. We don't want to fight that because that will kill us. And we will go back down into the atmosphere and land the ship somewhere nice and pleasant. There's nowhere nice and pleasant, don't get me wrong. At the moment there's biological horrors and all sorts going on in this planet right now. There's also vile brood detected on this planet, so we can get some juicy grubs. They're quite good for money, etc. And we also need them to complete another milestone. So as we go down here, there's actually 2 flora in front of us, so let's just check out the oxygen you can get from here. We can go up and we can do that, and we can get the oxygen like that. They did just hurt me though, or something just hurt me. Let's kill these off. There's also a sentinel here. We do need to kill sentinels, but we're not going to do that milestone just yet. So we want to get a bit more powerful. We could do it now. We could get away with it, but I think just waiting at this moment in time is the right move. Let's make a metal plating because we need this to get our portable refiner. Put that on here. And then we can start refining the copper to make it into chromatic metals. 433 there. That might or might not be enough. It might be worth getting some more copper. But I also want to look for some grubs, and I also want to look for dangerous flora, which there is one right there. And there was another one over there. There you go. We're killing it off. We are. Get some more carbon. Where is the nearest copper deposit? There's one there, 400 away. That's just a bit closer, that one, 407. That's 465. No, not that one there. 500 away. Just having a look where the nearest one is, so we travel less. There is some flora around here that we'll just get quickly. Where is it? It says it's there. It is there. There you go, we got it. Right, let's go to this copper deposit. Is it that one? Yeah, we'll go to that one. Oh, that star bumble. I don't want the star bumble, thank you. Don't need that this expedition, thank you. Make our way over there. We'll have a look about for stuff as we go. Oh, look, there's a hazardous flora. Kill that one off. And we'll get some more carbon. There is hazardous flora to my left. I did see it. Bosh, it was here. There we go. Get some more oxygen out of it. Lovely. Grab some more ferrite dust. I would like some dihydrogen. Is there any dihydrogen on the way? There's some up there. Go and grab some more of that. Sodium, quite important as well, actually. The building blocks for the game. Hydrogen, sodium, carbon, ferrite dust. This would be Frank. Oh, drone's investigating. Let's get out of here. Over this way. There it is. Quite close. It's quite a small resource. So we'll make the small as possible. Is that as small as possible? I'll probably go smaller than that. There you go. We'll grab a load of this copper just to make sure we have enough. As we go out, as we go through the different phases. There is a couple of quite difficult milestones to collect. I think the worst being the apex predator, but we know where one is from getting it from the first playthrough, and we know where the... I didn't want to use my ferrite dust there. I wanted to use silica powder, but hey ho. We know where the underwater creatures are. I think you just have to basically kill 2 underwater creatures. I thought they'd have to be like monsters, but it says monstrosity, so it doesn't say monsters. Just dive in some water, hit 2 sea creatures, and job done. I think. Any 2, as far as I'm aware. Grab a load of this copper. It's actually quite deep, this copper. Didn't think it was going to be this deep. Grab a load of it. Lovely. Beautiful. Right, we need to look for something that we can sell to make money. Cargo drop there. Now if we got some... If that is an abandoned building. We can get some larval cores and change them into nanites or sell them for money. Do we have anything here we can sell? Obviously we've got the rancid flesh. Could sell that, but it's not really going to be enough. We've got the Viking effigies and the Gek relic. I think these are worth, I don't, is that 2,000 each? I think they're more than that in the space station themselves. Let's go this way. Head back towards the ship. Just grab some more carbon while we're here and some more ferrite dust. Because I used a bit of my ferrite dust, which I didn't want to do because I was silly. There you go. Lovely. Now we've got a geode as well. I'll analyse that. There's some more into hydrogen. Collect all that. Now I didn't see a terminal where we actually found our ship. Sometimes you do land near terminals. And they have certain things and you can sell things to the galactic trade thing. Oh look, there you go. Jetpacks 1000U. We got another milestone without even realising it. And it's quite an easy one to get, really. Jetpacking 1000U. You're going to do that if you use your jetpack as much as normal players do. There's some hazardous flora there. Are we not killing it? There you go. That was pretty close. There's some there as well next to those. Oh, is this sodium? Yeah, it was right next to the sodium. Grab this one, kill these two off. That's another 2. They not. There you go. I wonder, we can't be that far away from that now, getting that milestone. Right, let's go back to the portable refiner. Get out the chromatic metal we have. We probably won't refine the rest of the copper just yet. And then while we're here, we can fit in the hyperdrive, give it the chromatic metal, and we do need 5. We have 2. Let's see if we can go and buy some. Go to the starship. I think we might have enough. But we also need warp fuel, which is why we need the oxygen and the ferrite dust to make metal plating, and we need chromatic metal for the antimatter. And the better the hyperdrive, the more fuel that's in there, the more distance you'll be able to jump. So getting some upgrades for this using nanites is not a bad idea at all. And that's something that we're going to do as we go to when we get upgrades that we can't use or don't fit in. Sell them for nanites, get upgrades we do need, and we can get larval cores when we go to the host of abandoned buildings we're going to be at, and sell them for well, we can refine them in the portable refiner for nanites as well. We head towards space station. We don't have any trinitum as far as I can tell, so it might be worth getting some trinitum very shortly. Need to find an asteroid field for that, because we've already nearly run out. We have got a reward that I forgot to collect it. Supreme movement system upgrade ×2 and planetary chart ×3 for this one. The close air support. And what was that in? That was actually in phase 2. So we've got one for phase 2 as well. Let's put these in because they are very powerful. S-class, which is great. They're in the starship, aren't they? They are. 2 S-class it's going to give us loads of extra movement, which is great. It means we've got more jetpack, which is great. But we got a distress signal there. Alright, let's head into here. The next milestone we're actually planning to do is to try and leave the initial system and go to drop zone 1. So when we click on drop zone 1 and go there, we'll actually get acceleration because we'll be going to the next system, or at least leaving this system. Let's see if we've got enough to sell and buy 3 microprocessors. How much are they is the question. Let's have a look. They are 27,000 each, so they are quite a lot. We've got 2,100. If we sell the rancid flesh, we do need this in the future, but we're going to get a lot of it, so we're going to sell that. And we are also going to sell the Gek relic, the Viking effigy, and I think that's really all we've got that's worth any kind of money. So can we buy enough? 1, 2, 3. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Brilliant. And now we can install them into the, we can put them into the starship, into the warp drive, which is fantastic. I don't really have any nanites just yet to actually make or get any upgrades for the hyperdrive, but we will do that soon. I keep calling it a warp drive, don't I? Now what we're going to make is an antimatter, and I'm going to make 2 of those, get the warp cell, wash them in there. Now we can leave the initial system. Question is, do we have enough to make a couple of jumps? I don't think so. I think we only have enough to make the 1 jump. Let's check it out. Oh no, it is just the next system. There it is. And off we go. So we'll get acceleration and we'll be close to drop zone 1. Just take a sip of my drink here. Ah, lovely. And here we are. There we go. There's acceleration. Went to light speed. Good stuff. Now while we're here, before we go to the drop zone, we'll collect acceleration, which will give us base computer plans, powerful launch thrusters upgrade, and a signal booster. Good. And we'll put the upgrade in. They are the water vents. We've got 0 in the launch thruster, but because we started with Starship launch fuel, we could put 1 of those in. It'll give us 100%, and now we can actually land over water. And I didn't want to do that. That was the wrong one, but there you go. Get all these in the right location. And have a look at what we've got here. Maybe we just need to make some more warp fuel. And this is why you set yourself up initially. Gosh, now we're on 80. Right, let's go to the first drop zone. Go. Now what we also need to do is make more ammunition, because we have some, but we're going to make a lot more. We'll make 9,000, almost 10,000. That should be enough. This is just going to be a trader. If it's a trader, I'm going to be annoyed, for goodness sake. Give me something better than a trader, please. Don't need a trader right now. Let's actually scan the planet. Barren planet. So we've got ancient bones. Vile brooders course been detected. What we do need to do is actually get some trinitum. That is something we do need to do. And there is an asteroid field. Now normally asteroid fields, if you're new to the game and you don't know, they will just pop in everywhere. So you won't ever get stuck without trinitum. They will just sort of pop in, if you like. There you go. You'll also get gold, silver, platinum in these asteroid fields, should you need it or want it. You know, for monies. Gold quite good, platinum quite good for money, silver not so good, I don't think. It's okay, but it's not so good. There you go. Grab this. Lovely. Oh, I've overheated my weapon system. Have we got any trinitum now? Okay, we've got 70 trinitum. Is the trinitum the black rock? Yes, I think it is. The blue rock is silver and gold, I think. Or are they just random? I think they might be random, but we'll continue to collect some more trinitum because we're going to need it going forwards. We're going to pulse drive all over the place to rid these systems, or this quadrant of the galaxy, of horrors and the like. We've got 100. Oh, we've got a hyper cluster. That's great. Hyper clusters are good. Give us more trinitum. Oh, another hyper cluster. Love these little electric storms you get in these as well. That's a really nice little detail they've put in there. Look at that. Looks so cool, doesn't it? Okay. Right, we've collected quite a bit. That's fine for now. Let's go to drop zone 1. We may need a bit more trinitum, but we'll get that along the way. Now we'll go up out of the atmosphere and down again, because that will shorten the amount of time it will take us to get to drop zone 1. And normally it's an abandoned building. I see a building there that's not abandoned. Normally you can, sometimes you can see the building that you're looking for. Doesn't give you the exact location straight away, does it? Alright, so we are going to land and scout around then for this one. But we'll pick up some more materials. It might just be down there in the gully or the ravine, whatever you want to call that. Get some more carbon while we're here. Okay, it is in that direction. 700 away, so it's going to be... Oh, look, there's 2 hazardous flora there. Let's get those. Bosh. There you go. Law of the jungle. We've now got that milestone. Lovely. And we will absolutely collect that. Is that in phase 3? Law of the jungle. That will give us supreme defensive systems upgrade and powerful underwater oxygen upgrade times 3. Lovely. And we'll put those straight in. So there's another S-class module, and that's going to overpower everything. Now, of course, we want to get rid of the worst one, which is B. So C, B, A, and S in that order. S being the best, C being the worst. We will get rid of this and make sure that we have enough shield. And normally that'll be alright. It doesn't tell you, does it? But that'll be fine. And we'll put in these water modules. They'll just help all each other. So S-class, that's great. We might actually put it up there, put it in a triangle. The more sides are touching, the better. I mean, it's 3 and 3, isn't it? But I'm sure that will be fine. And it is still... Oh, it's in that direction now. Over here. That's it there. There you go. That's the building we're looking for, isn't it? Target is aligned. Is that the building we're looking for? I think it might be. Oh, there's a bit of sodium there. Let's grab that. Haven't really grabbed enough sodium just yet. Okay, suit power cells, we need to sort that out. So we will make... We've got a life support gel. We start with 1. That's why I want a load of hydrogen. So you can make jellies, which then make... I just want to make another one, please. Which then make life support. So you need carbon and hydrogen jelly. Where's this building gone? It's right in front of me. There it is. Oh, there's another plant in front of me. You don't need to kill those now unless you want oxygen. Might just scan this one. No, I was hoping it would be the predator, but I kind of knew it wasn't going to be. Okay, here it is. Now, actually, the second buildings, the one that the Vanguard actually pick out for us, they're the what do you say, abandoned buildings. So we need to read the Vanguard. Oh look, they're here. They are here. Let's kill these, eradicate these bad boys. They came out a bit too late, didn't they, when I was in the building. You're just around my feet, mate. Go away. Oh, you will get different weapons as you go through the expedition. Get the pulse splitter and the blaze javelin, but I do like the scatter blaster for killing these bad boys. Are you going to come at me, or are you just going to wander away? I'll come at you then, shall I? You're running away. There's another one there. Oh, you almost got me. You didn't. Go, doing our bit here. Lovely. Reload. The time is right. Go down. Any more for any more? Oh, there's a big hole there. Someone's been blowing stuff up. Let's get some nanites out of this damaged machinery. There you go, got 33. There's also some salvage tech. Now this will be good for money if we really want it. Or we can make them into nanites by refining them, I believe. We'll check that out in a bit. Now this is why you want the navigational data, so we can get the starship in and the swarm has subsided. And the starship, is it here? Why is it freaking out? It's not bringing my starship in. Well, that's just great. That is just great. Right, let's talk to this Vanguard intel cache. Liquidator command broadcast follows. The drop zone has been secured. Congratulations to all surviving cleanup units. The scouts of the Vanguard have mapped out prime infestation sites on this world. Now you must reach the nest and do your part. I will do my part. There you go. There's the other milestone. Drop zone 1. And the ship's still not here. Which isn't good. We've got some more nav data. The ship is over there. Can I just call it in then rather than do that? Is that coming in? Yeah, it's coming in now. Okay, fine. Let's get our expedition reward, which is multi-tool inventory slot times 3, projectile ammunition times 200 and 2,500, and 900 nanites, which is decent. So we'll upgrade. Absolutely. There you go. Got some more slots in our multi-tool. We also got a wiring loom, which is decent, and we've also got another expansion slot, which why isn't it letting me use it now? I don't know why. You have to go to the station to use that one, do we? And now, just making sure I have everything I need. We also want to do is create some more plasma. Do we have enough to do that? I'm sure we've got enough material. No. We need metal plating. That's why we can do that. Make a couple of metal plating. Let's make 5. Just so we've got some, and then we can make some more of these. And then make sure that the multi-tool, yeah, it is 100%, but we need to make sure we have enough paralysis mortar. We also get the, what's it called? The projectile launcher thing. When we get a bit more upgrades, the plasma launcher. Now we're going to head off to the first infestation site and go kill a brood mother. Away we go. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. Now, I call these haulers junkers because they're just so lumbering. I get that they're good for... They have a lot of space, a lot of cargo space in them, and that when you get like S-class ones, you know, they're really good for collecting a lot of materials. But I just find them really, really boaty. The actual mechanics in flying your ship, whether it's a hauler like this, or a fighter, or an explorer, or whatever it is, a sentinel ship, interceptor, they are different in terms of flying mechanics, which is great. There we go. There's the infestation site. We're going to land somewhere near it. I don't want to activate it straight away, so we'll land up here, right on top of these hazardous plants, which are going to hurt us straight away, I should imagine. And there's some water there. So I'm just going to go check something before we finish or kill our first brood mother. Is there animals in here? Because if we kill 2 monstrosities, is that going to do it for us? Let's go into the water. We've got the upgrade already to survive in water for a while. Alright, let's have a look for some. It doesn't really matter how we shoot at them, as long as we shoot at them, if we can find any. What we can do is actually have a look at discoveries. Right, apparently there's 17 flora on here. Underwater, so there are some underwater ones. There's a vent going off. There they are. Right, if we shoot you, shoot ya. There's one down. Only asked for 2 in the up. There you go. Yeah, blood in the water. Battled 3 deep sea monstrosities. So that can just be done by killing any 2 underwater fish, essentially. So that's nice and easy. That one done. Let's actually get that milestone as well. That is in phase 4. So we get a pre-packaged efficient water jets unit and a hypnotic eye. My inventory is full. Of course it is. Well, we'll claim that in a bit. My inventory is not... Yes, it is full. We will certainly collect... No, I've got 1 space, but it needs 2, so it's not going to do it, is it? Fine, we'll collect that in a bit. When we get the starship in after killing all the monstrosities that are going to come out here. Vile brood has been detected. Where is she? There she is. And her little spawns, look. There's the paralysis mortar doing its job. Shoot at the back. The back is where she is most vulnerable. Kill off this spawn while you're here as well. That will add to the community milestones. I was going to say expedition then, but community milestones. As you get more weapons, this will just become a lot easier. Reloading is quite frustrating with this sometimes. We will get better upgrades and you'll be able to hold more ammunition. And then shoot her in the face doesn't really help. We need to go around the back. That's where she's most vulnerable. And you can see the yellow line is the spawn itself. The red line is the actual life of the brood mother. Can we shoot, please? Thank you. You're actually getting attacked by an aggressive animal. Is that going to be the apex we can get? Maybe. God, you're taking forever to reload, mate. There you go. Reload again. Low ammo again. It's just taking forever to reload. You forget when you've done it the first, well, when you've done the expedition one time that the weapons get so good that the reloading is so much less. She's down now. There you go. She is down. Swarm is now subsiding. And that is the brood mother done. Now there was an aggressive animal around here somewhere. It's not you. I'm going to scan you anyway. Because there was like a paw. So aggressive animals come up with paws. Is it you? No, I've already got you. Don't know. Not sure. We know where one is anyway, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But there you go. We killed that one. That's brood mother. So we can go back to phase 1 and claim this reward. And that is a phase 1. Phase 1 completed. We get a pre-packaged hazmat gauntlet unit, which is great. We can now pick up juicy grubs, and we get a multi-tool class upgrade. I just need to read the logs before we actually complete it. My bad. Let's go read the log of the Vanguard. Where is it? Where's the log? Oh, it's through here. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see it for looking. There you go. Get rid of the goop. We don't want it. And the terminal has been clogged with a viscous fluid. No doubt some lingering mucus from the brood mother. Nonetheless, it remains active. The logs of the liquidator who recovered this nest are available to read. Here follows a statement of Liquidator hashtag 3813G of the Vanguard. I was once like you, a mere cleaner following in the footsteps of the brave Vanguard units who drove into the heart of the vile nests. I cowered, scared to do my part. Sentinels, broodlings, unspeakable horrors. I thought it would overwhelm me. And yet, here I am. And like me, you too will rise. You have done your part, and you too will follow the Liquidators to glory. Good. There you go. We've exterminated the first nest. Brilliant. Let's get our reward. There you go. Got another upgrade somewhere. Got the hazmat gauntlet we can put into our multi-tool, exosuit even. And what else did we get? Multi-tool is now a B class, and we've got more supercharged slots, so I'm definitely going to put in the scatter blaster into one of those. And I mean, now look at it go up. It's 12,000 now. 12,000. That's 11,000. Still 11,000. Okay, yeah, it was better the other way around. 12,415. And then scan. There's no point putting that in. We'll put in the mining beam in there for now. There'll be other weapons coming. We'll put those in there. Just move those around. Good stuff. Now we can also collect phase 1, collect reward. So for completing phase 1 in its entirety, we've got Swarm Song poster plans, Brood Mother poster plans, Big Hunt. poster plans, so you get a load of posters, which is nice to put around your base if you want to do that. And there is phase 1. Nice and complete. Oh, there's a big animal there. Now, I think there is on phase 2. Needs to collect. It says eliminate Sentinels. At 32 we can do that. That's fine. Crush a grub. Yeah. Is it here? No. Discover that one. Whispering Eggs. So we need to steal Whispering Eggs 13. We'll do that in the next episode. But they are abandoned buildings here. They're right here. So every time you go to an abandoned building, you can collect them, get your 13, get more, make them into nanites, because there is also a nanite. Milestone as well. You need to collect about 6,000 nanites. We're on 953. So that's phase 1 done and complete, guys. Phase 2 in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care.